Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Get Creative. Our today's topic is binary search tree and in that operations on binary search tree. In my previous video lecture we have seen what is binary search tree, how to identify whether a given search tree is a binary search tree or not. Okay, so before moving further, let us recall what is binary search tree. So if we have given a tree and if it is a binary search tree, then every element to the left of a root node will have values less than the root node, and every element to the right of the root node will have values greater than the root node, and same rule is applicable in the left subtree and the right subtree. So this is a binary search tree. Now we move on in searching for a node in a binary search tree. Now, the search function is used to find whether a given value is present in the tree or not. The searching process begins at the root node. The function first checks if the binary search tree is empty. If it is empty, then the value we are searching for is not present in the tree. So, the search algorithm terminates by displaying an appropriate message. However, if there are nodes in the tree, then the search function checks to see if the key value of the current node is equal to the value to be searched. If not, it checks if the value to be searched for is less than the value of the current node, in which case it should be recursively called on the left child node. In case the value is greater than the value of the current node, it should be recursively called on the right child node or right subtree. Okay, now this is an example. Let's consider this example to search for a node 12 in the given binary search tree. So we'll start from the root node. Okay, in step 1 we will go to the root node. Okay, so here the value of root node is 45 and the value to be searched is 12. So we will compare the current node that is visited to the value to be searched. Here 12 is less than 45. So in step 2, we will apply the search to the left subtree. So we will visit the root of a left subtree which is 39. Then again the value to be searched is 12. So we will compare both. Here the value to be searched 12 is less than 39. So in next step we will go on to the left subtree. So here the current node visited is 12, wherein which we have successfully found the node to be searched. So here the search ends with an appropriate message. Now let's move on to another example. So here we want to search for a value 67 in the given tree. So again we'll start with the root node in step 1. So the value to be searched is 67. So we are going to compare it with the current node that is visited, that is 45 here. So since 45 is less than 67 means 67 is greater than 45. So we are going to jump towards the right subtree. So the current node to be visited is 56. So we are going to compare with the node to be searched or value to be searched, which is 67 is again greater than 56. So from 56 we again go towards the right subtree. Recursively we are going to call the search function here. Now the current node visited is 78. So we are going to again compare it with the value to be searched, that is 67. Now here 67 is less than 78. That's why we'll jump towards the left subtree in the step 4, and here we have found out the elements. So 67 we have found here. So our search terminates successfully here. Okay, now let's move on to another example. Okay, so here we want to search for a value 40 in a given binary search tree. So we'll again start with root in step 1. So we are going to compare it with 40. Now since 40 is less than 45, so in step 2 we'll jump towards 39. Now 40 is greater than 39. So if we move back, 45 is greater than 40. So there is no scope for this item to be there in the BST. So this search is unsuccessful here. Now let's move on towards the algorithm for searching for a node in a binary search tree. So this is an algorithm for searching a node in a binary search tree. So if you can see, in we have given the name as search element, and we are passing a tree wherein which we want to search for a required value. So in step 1, if tree of data is equals to value or tree is equals to null, then return tree. So what does it mean? We check if the value stored at the current node of tree is equal to value, or value to be searched val, or if the current node is null, then we return the current node of a tree. Otherwise, if the value stored at the current node is less than val, then the algorithm recursively call on its right subtree. Okay. Else the algorithm is called on its left subtree. Okay. So here the value to be searched is less than the current node. That's why the algorithm is called recursively on the left subtree, and if it would have been greater, then the algorithm will be called recursively on the right subtree. Now next is inserting a new node in a binary search tree. So the insert function is used to add a new node with a given value at a correct position in a binary search tree. Adding the node at a correct position means that the new node should not violate the properties of a binary search tree. So what are the properties of binary search tree are? Every element to the left of a node should be less than the node, and every element to the right of the node should be greater than the node, and these rules are followed by all the left and right subtree. So it means if you want to insert a new node in a binary search tree, then these properties remain intact. It should not impact the it should not violate the properties of a binary search tree. So even if you are adding a new node in a binary search tree, then the same rules should be applicable after insertion as well. So let us move on towards the algorithm. So in step 1 of the algorithm, the insert function checks if the current node of the tree is null. Okay. If it is null, the algorithm simply adds the node, else it looks at the current node value and then recurs down the left or right subtree. Okay, so here what we are doing, if it is null, we are going to allocate a memory for a node. We are going to assign a value to the data part of the node, and we are going to assign null to the left and right pointer of the node. So this is the common step which we are going to follow while creating a binary tree or binary search tree. We first need to allocate a memory to the node, then we allocate a value part, then we assign null to the left and right pointer. Okay. Now if the current node's value if the current node's value is less than that of the new node, then the right subtree is traversed. Okay. Else the left subtree is traversed. Here the value to be inserted, if it is less than the current node, then we go on traversing the left subtree, and if it is greater than the current node, then we go on traversing the right subtree until we find a proper position to insert the new node. The insert function continues moving down the levels of a binary tree until it reaches a leaf node. The new node is added by following the rules of a binary search tree. That is, if the new node's value is greater than that of the parent node, the new node is inserted in the right subtree, else it is inserted in the left subtree. The insert function requires time proportional to the height of the tree in the worst case. It takes order of log n time to execute in the average case and order of n time in the worst case. Now let's move on with an example. wherein which we want to insert node having value 12 and node having value 55. So in step 1 we will be starting from a root node. Let's say we want to insert node 12 first. So we go on comparing with the current node that is being visited. Now 12 is less than 45. So we'll jump towards the left subtree and we'll be applying the insert function recursively to the left part. Now 12 is again less than 39. So here we are going to insert 12 as a left child of 39. Now 12 is inserted successfully here. Now next node to be inserted is 55. So we will start with the root node 45. Now since this 55 is greater than 45, so we will move towards right subtree. Now here 56 is greater than 55. That's why we jump towards the left subtree where we have value 54. We'll compare it with 55, that is node to be inserted. Now this 55 is greater than 54, so 55 will become a right child of 54. So this is a proper position of node 55. So if you can see, after insertion also the given binary search tree remains BST. Remains binary search tree means no rules of the binary search tree are violated. So insertion in the binary search tree should happen in such a way that the properties of binary search tree are not violated or the binary search tree is not disturbed. I hope you have understood now how to perform search operation and insertion operation on binary search tree. In my next lecture, we are going to see how to perform deletion operation on binary search tree. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.